Hey Junk Monkey friends, it is Sonia and Matt coming to you live this evening. Who's hanging out with us? Whether you're on replay or whether you're live, we're just happy that you are here at the Junk Monkey. And by the way, we're coming to you from Ligonier, Pennsylvania, which is just like southwest of Pittsburgh. But here at the Junk Monkey, we love to show you guys how to flip pieces, how to do it on the budget. Through it, say it with me, to the power of paint, baby. And so tonight we're going to talk about milk paint. You guys are loving our Junk Monkey milk paint, but there's still a lot of you out there that ask questions like, okay, what's the difference between chalky style? What's the difference between your milk paint? So I am going to show you the difference, okay? Introduce, drum roll please, my lady of the evening right here. And actually I have to give Matt credit for this one because he hauled it for me today. Heck yeah. But yesterday, me and Kate were out at Goodwill and we found this piece. Guess, just guess. Do you know how much we paid for this? Like seriously, it was like a steal. All the drawers are intact. We've got dovetail drawers. No issues. All the hardware was on it. Say it with me. Yes, the veneer is chipped and broken and you know, it's worn and used and all that sort of stuff. But $12.99. $12.99. So this is why I love what we do. So if you have a friend out there who's just getting their home, maybe they're just getting started off on their own, maybe it's just you and you want to have a change in your space, tag your friends, tell them to watch because we are going to see this transformation happen from beginning to end, and I'm going to knock it out real fast. In fact, you might blink your eye and it might have happened, okay? So I'm going to get started on that, but first I have to tell you I got Happy Meal today.
What just happened?
What do you mean just happened? You blinked your eye. It's done. Did you see it?
Yes.
No? Okay. So I got Happy Meal today, people, from Janet Pollock, P-O-L-L-O-K, Janet, and she sent me purple polka dots with a flower on it, and I cannot wait because it says your Happy Mail is here, okay? Now, I remember meeting Janet when I was down in Texas, hot. Ask me if it was hot when I was down in San Antonio, folks. It was hot, okay?
Hot?
And if you watch my vlog on our YouTube channel, I say you can make a drinking game out of how many times I tell you it's hot. Let me just tell you, it was hot, okay? So I'm curious to see what she sent me. Yeah. But you'll also see me mention Janet in that video as well. Oh my gosh. What'd she do? It's like treasure. She says, Sonia, it was nice meeting you at Clara's. Thank you so much for your purchases. But, oh my gosh, guys, too funny. She said you left some cactus back in Texas. I love this because Janet knows that I purchased, actually I'm wearing a pair of her earrings today. Look, Janet, see, I'm doing you well, girl. She is with, let me think, Purple Daisy Creations? Yes, Purple Daisy Creations, I remembered here, guys. She is an awesome maker, creator, designer, and so it's so cool when you guys give each other love. So I want to give a shout out to Janet because she, when I was there, she helped me find some amazing earrings. Remember the ones I was wearing this week and they had like this floral design onto it? This is more like a little shimmer, like a mermaid tail kind of shimmer. But when I was at her table and I got to meet her down in San Antonio, Texas, she knows because you can't hide what's inside, and I kept looking at these guys. I kept looking at these going, oh my gosh, aren't these the cutest earrings? They have color, I learned this design is called Serape from Marissa. Oh gosh, I even said her name well. Oh man, I did good. All right, so watch all the fabulous ladies. I know, and grow cactus. So I'm gonna wear these this week, okay? So you watch for these. Janet, thank you so much. Mwah! Thank you so much for thinking of me, bringing a smile to my face today. So hopefully I'm gonna make you happy today, girl, if you're watching. And all of you guys out there happy today because we're going to transform this piece together, all right? Oh, purple polka dots.
Did you just say this piece?
This. You got a little zest in life, you know what I'm saying? A little zest, all right. So I'm going to start mixing my milk paint up over here. Come take a look real quick. All right, so the color tonight, guys, I should have Matt show you what the color is going to look like because when you see it in the powder, it might not even make sense, right?
Right now.
You can walk away and come back and plug in. No. All right, you can't then apparently. It can't, all right? He's on a leash.
Mix it. They want to see you mix it.
Well, I want to show them the color too. So this is going to be a storm blue that I'm using, which is like a blue-gray, okay? So here's the difference between, basically in a nutshell, between milk paint and our chalky style paint. Mr. Pickles, he is the guy with the monkey, he's a monkey, but he's the guy with the monkey muscles, and he's going to hang on for dear life and do what he's told. Now, Miss Petunia, if you don't know Miss Petunia or you have not interacted with her, do you see, can you see, she is like doing an upside down stand, one hand, rosette in her hair. She's got a tutu on, and she's holding her paintbrush in her tail, okay? She is the one with the wild hair up her butt, okay? She's the one that you put in timeout, and she will still not listen. She's unpredictable. You don't know what she's going to do. So I want you to think about that when you're using her milk paint, because Miss Petunia loves to show herself in different ways, okay? So that's the cool thing about milk paint, is because it chips, it crackles, it does what it wants. And so we're going to do an experiment tonight, see what sort of look we get on this piece that I just showed you. The most important thing is to remember to do equal parts powder. And this is authentic milk paint, by the way, because your authentic milk paint should be coming in a powder form. So we're going to go ahead and just do equal. 1, let's see here, 2. I'll start with 3.
Where's
maybe.
Adam? Oh, he's no longer with us.
Adam's on the sidelines, okay? He's watching right now, making sure, because he knows there's going to be a quiz on this later, and he might be actually put to work today. You think I should put him to work? Let's take a poll. By a show of hearts, who says we should put Adam to work, all right?
Kate, get your finger off the button.
All right, so that was 4 of these teaspoons right here, okay? Got it? All right, now here's the deal. And no, I'm not going to use my good Fiji water.
Fiji water?
Yes. I need to go to Fuji, get more.
This is
all right?
This is Fukushima water. Came out of the tap.
Don't judge me! All right, so now we do 4 of these, okay? So I was going to say, don't worry, I'm not using my good Fiji water on this, because this is tap water. I've already drank my water for the day.
Of the shop in San Antonio.
Let's see here.
People asking.
There you go. All right. So I did just use tap water. Just use whatever water you have around. Again, I just refilled this up because did you drink your water for the day or not, people? So anyway, here we're going to go. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here in case I want to do some more. But I don't mix my entire pack up as I go, okay? So one of these packs, this pack, or any of the packs, they make an entire pint of paint, okay? So that's enough to paint one big standard size piece of furniture, multiple chairs, multiple end stands, things like that, okay? So I have a dresser, and I'm only going to use right now 3 tablespoons of that entire pack, mix it with water. So here is the trick. Make sure you have a little whisk. These are available on our website at junkmonkeypaint.com, and we have 20 milk paint colors, okay? So now I'm going to do my mix. And it is as easy as that, my friends. Do you see the colors starting to come together? So what will happen is when I put the water in and I whisk it up, and it's important to use a whisk. When I first started doing milk paint, I would use a little spoon, and I really didn't feel like I was getting a really good blend together, right? It wasn't really getting smooth. So this is the key. Having a little whisk like this here for a couple bucks, get it, and that way you can keep washing it and using it and keeping it as part of your painter's toolkit. So what happens is you just basically, you know, do your mix here for like maybe a minute or 2, and then take a look at it and see how it's looking in there. Look how nice that is. Creamy. And by the way, the reason why we call this paint milkshake paint is because when it is made, it should be the consistency of a milkshake, okay? And the other cool thing about it is that if you want it thicker, you can do that and add a little bit more of the paint pigment to it. Or if you want it thinner and you want to do a wash or something like that, you just add more water. So you are actually in full control of this paint. But to get the base paint, you would go half powder, half of your water, okay? Not hot water, not freezing cold water, but just room temperature so it doesn't cause any weird reactions. Look how nice that is, guys. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, look at this color. It's going to be so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to start painting here. Grab my shabby chip brush, but I would love it, Matt, if you would give some shout outs, tell me who's here with me, so I can begin the process, and you guys can ask your questions, hang out with us. And there may be a giveaway.
Let me jump in the way back machine. They deserve nothing.
They get nothing? All
Maggie
right.
Booker's on, Linda's on.
Nice.
Debbie Merritt is checking in from Australia. I didn't see Gayleen yet. Jay Alamas is on. Deanna Hurl.
Nice.
Mary Rose Ramos.
So nice. And I got my paint.
I think I accidentally gave Linda a mean face. Hello, of course, says Kathy Snyder, Tammy Wilkes, Pam Custer, Don Nicholson.
Hey,
Julie
ladies,
DeVos,
how are ya?
Rothen. Boy, that's a good German name. Rothenhofer. So, and Bridget's on. Bridget's on with the puff powder.
Bless you. All right, let's go ahead and get this started.
Go back to the end so I don't miss anything.
All right. Well, I'm just going to start painting away. You guys will see how fast this is. Shabby chip brush. One layer. Let's see what happens. I'm not sanding. No. Am I priming? No. Am I stripping off the veneer? No. Okay? And so the thing is with the milk paint, you never know because it's unpredictable. So it might grab, but it might also release. Okay? And the cool thing is that what happens is you get the most amazing and perfectly perfect furniture. So, let's do it.
Somebody asked, they
Yes.
said, do you have to put a bonding agent in with the milk paint?
Did you see me put a bonding agent in with the milk paint?
That's only if you really, really want to.
You got it.
Yeah.
If you want
Hey,
Miss
Matt,
Petunia
I'm
to
having a
behave
piece of
herself a
pizza
little bit
for you.
more, put in your bond, okay? I don't. I'm up for
Oh,
anything.
Deborah, you're evil.
What's Deborah saying?
She said she's having a piece of pizza for me.
Oh!
We all did.
Oh, thanks. Thanks,
That
Kate.
is funny. Yes, we enjoyed tonight. Indulge. I'm telling you, if we had smell-o-vision, you could smell the
char in the air.
yes, from
Yes.
next door. Sharon is doing her pizzas tonight, so we supported her tonight over here at the Junk Monkey. For me, I lived through Kate and Adam and Aloria, and
The difference between chalk paint and milk paint. Milk paint is all natural. It's
I think we should do a vlog this week on that.
yeah. Let's do a vlog on
Yeah.
milk paint and
Yeah.
the differences
We
of
actually
that.
did a 20-day milk paint challenge. It's all over there on our YouTube channel. So if you're not over there subscribed yet, you're missing out. So that's going to be a great way because you'll see 20 projects done night after night after night for 20 days. And you see the surfaces and how it changes and what it does, right? But it's unpredictable. That's the big thing. It's completely unpredictable. And our milk paint is completely all natural as well.
Well,
so
with
it's
the milk
great.
with the milk paint, depending on your surface, there is going to be a little bit of prep or no prep, depending on how you want your look to turn out and how the paint behaves. So that's the whole thing is milk paint because it's all natural. And the really best medium if you want it to like really stick well is raw wood.
Yeah, milk
yeah.
paint loves raw wood.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
So
Because raw wood has all those pores, right?
Yep.
And you know how I said in the beginning, the more shinier your surface, the more it chips and crackles? So if you have something that's super, super shiny, you might have a whole lot more, chippiness on your hands than you even anticipate it. So it's fun to see different surfaces painted and see how it reacts. But if you're totally spontaneous, you're going to love it.
Do you have to seal it when you finish? No, but you do want to seal it.
Yeah, we're going to seal it.
Just
for
because,
furniture.
I mean, this is an all-natural paint. This is baby safe, dog safe, husband safe if he likes to chew on things.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's awesome for the husbands like to
Or
chew on
boyfriend
furniture.
safe, whatever, whoever chews on your furniture. So that's
Chews on
why
your
we
ears.
created the monkey shine to accompany
Yep.
the milk paint.
Yep, it's awesome.
But you can seal it as well with banana peel if you like. So
Yep,
anyway.
it can take either way.
Yep.
It can take either way. So I always tell people, I do have a vlog, guys. Like I said, you're missing out if you're not over on YouTube.
If
And I
you
did a
got-
vlog this past week, and it tells the difference between monkey shine and banana peel. That will also help you. Like, when do I use what? So, yeah, lots of great resources.
Yeah, let's do a series, Junk Monkey University.
That would be fun, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what are you giving away tonight, Matt?
they deserve nothing.
You deserve nothing.
I don't know. What are we gonna give away?
They do like the gift cards because then they could pick like a milk paint, or if they want to go with the Chalky style paint, they could too, right?
Let's do $25 tonight.
Sounds good to me.
$25 of banana bucks.
There you go.
25 banana
Give me a
bucks,
hashtag banana bunch
All
for
you have
all
to
you
do is
banana
share.
lovers in the house.
which is better for layering different colors.
Whichever you want.
You could use either one.
Yeah.
You're
Just remember that this one chips is unpredictable.
Yep.
So if you want Mr. Pickles to sit down and do what he's told, use the Chalky. If you're open to layers that might chip and peel and flake and do all kinds of randomness, you know what? Grab Miss Petunia, right?
Yeah.
So think about your end finished result that you
well,
want.
if you want something that's all natural
Yeah.
and food grade
Here,
and
take a look at
safe, what you're going to have to do is we have extra bond that you add to the milk paint,
Yep.
and that makes it behave like
Much more like pickers.
Yeah, much-
pickers. Like pickers! All right, look at this, guys. Okay, number one, can we just talk about this win right here for $12.99? Like, seriously, a big old honking piece of furniture. This is why nobody should be like, everybody should be able to afford to make their home beautiful, because when you can find things for free by the side of the roads, things that people will gift you, go to an auction, get it at a thrift store for $5-10, and then be able to totally do a overhaul on it, you can have a beautiful home on a budget without having to break the bank, right? But come take a look at all this stuff right here. Even the veneer is broken on this. Can you see this? And a lot of times we find pieces that are like this, right? Somebody out there is going to say, this is an antique. Why is she painting that, right? Too funny. Too funny. But it's perfect. Why would you
I got an
paint it?
extra apron from work. Somebody hasn't got.
All right, you can go back where you were if you want.
I am doing.
I just wanted to show them the win.
I'm
the
going around the
$12.99
track.
win. All right. There we go. All right. Just using my shabby chip brush, I'm going for a distressed, look for this. I pulled my drawers out because sometimes you guys see me paint with the drawers in, but in this case, the way the drawers are built, this little lip kind of hides behind the drawers. So a lot of times I'll pull them out and paint around the sides, but this not the case with this one because of the fact that the way it's built.
Can you put chalk paint over milk paint or vice versa?
You can.
Yes.
Heck yeah, I did it.
Yep.
Nobody asked you, Kate.
What do you paint,
I'm just
Kate?
kidding. Kate, tell us about when you put.
I painted a stand that I posted in Junk Monkey Paint Project, so you guys should join it if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
And I painted.
Was it that blue one?
Shameless plug.
Boy, am I teaching her well.
But on the stand, I put Candy Bar Brown, which is our chalky style paint, on first.
Yeah.
And then after it dried, I actually dry brushed Store Blue on top of it, and it didn't crackle. So we talked about that earlier today, right? That if we put the milk paint on top of the chalky style paint, it grabs right onto the chalky style paint, so you won't get any grabbing.
Gotcha.
Crackling, I mean.
Isn't the chalk paint all natural?
Who's been grabbing who and who needs to talk to HR?
Is low VOC.
The chalk paint's low VOC. Chalky style paint is low VOC. I mean, if you want to get technical, it is all natural.
Yeah, it's the lowest possible amount to have to put even on the container that it's low VOC.
Yeah.
Barely anything in it, so it's a nice
So
paint,
the milk
safe paint
paint's
to
so
use.
good, it even flies like it. Look at that. That flies every time.
Can anybody tell me why flies are drawn to paint? Like, I've noticed that my entire life as a painter. And I
What
have
if
yet
you
to Google
use Chippy Hippie in between?
No,
You can only use Chippy Hippie with the milk
it. You
paints.
got it.
You can't
Mr.
use it
Pickles
with
is
chalk
just too
paint.
strong.
Yes.
He will take hold, even over the Chippy Hippie. So you might not get the effect that you want, right? The milk paint is much more dainty. Miss Petunia in the tutu and the rosette, she's much more dainty, okay? And so she is a little more fragile, right? All right, let's see.
Am I really shaking that much?
No, it's not you shaking. It doesn't look bad. You're just showing everything,
Somebody got the shakes back there? Who's doing the shimmy shimmy shake?
Linda needs a Junk Monkey t-shirt.
Yes.
Oh, back there.
Well,
about
obviously.
Guys, look.
We'll just tell her to fly out here.
Yeah, Linda, just get in your car
Make her
and
come drive for it, yeah.
You can have it for free if you come out here.
There you go.
I will give you a free Junk Monkey t-shirt, Linda, if you drive the whole way out.
Funny. All right, let me stand back a little bit. Stand back. So, guys, here's a tip. After I paint an area, I do my long strokes, okay? And what that does is get rid of any sort of, like, strokes that might be kind of like, back and forth waves with your hand. Nice professional piece, nice long, lean brush strokes, okay? Now, let's let that set up. So, now I've got two sides to do, and I still have, with 3 tablespoons of paint, I still have a bunch in here. So here's also something to tell you. In the first 10 minutes, your milk paint will start to thicken, okay? And that is normal. That's a good thing because what happens is your milk activates all those paint pigments. And so you saw me, I didn't wait 10 minutes, right? We kind of got into it, but just from you on your end, know that you can blend your paint, put it aside, let it thicken, and then come back and use it, right? Go get started on your Netflix, turn it on, get it set up, and way to go. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit of water back to this right now, only because I can just do the last 2 sides, and away to go. All right, a little more of I was going to say smart water, but I guess it's Fiji water, huh?
You know what we need to do?
What do we need to do?
We need to get Miss Loria a drawing program.
Yeah?
And a drawing computer.
Yeah?
And we need to just do our own t-shirts.
Yeah, right? Heck yeah. We could totally do that. We could do whatever.
Well, what's everybody think? We should like do t-shirts.
Woo.
I've been trying to get Sonia to let me buy a sublimation kit.
Yeah, and they're like, what?
They're like $500-600
Yes,
bucks.
so Matt's going to become a t-shirt maker. We'll never see him again. When you guys see that. He'll just go in a hole and make t-shirts.
Well, I could put that cricket
But
to
you know what I would
I
love?
could put that cricket to use that you never use.
There you go. There you go. You go for it, buddy. Have fun with that. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So give us some ideas for t-shirts though. That would be really, really cool. Listen, I haven't got time to do cricket. You know why? I'm Stencil Sonia. Okay, I got stencils, man. I got no time. you know, I'm taking care of all the monkey mail. I'm like, you know, doing stencils on furniture, and I love my stencil book. I'm telling you, the ship goes down, I take the stencil book with me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. I don't know.
Well, it's nice to know that if the ship goes down, the first thing on your mind is stencils.
It's my stencil book, yeah.
And not your son and your husband.
Well, if we're talking about people, that might be different, all right?
What's up, Ms. Menuda?
Menuda. So what's everybody up to today?
Linda says, I could be your t-shirt maker.
There you go. We do. We need some good t-shirts, designs, and stuff like that, right? Who loved that banana shirt that Matt had on last night? By the way, for anybody on here new watching us that's not seen us in action before and are wondering what the heck they joined, we do chit-chat a lot.
We're sorry.
This is live video, people. This is real life, right? So I always say it. If you want it without the chatter, wait till it's over and just fast forward us.
Good
okay?
point, Bridget. Bridget said y'all have legs. The stencil book does not.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, it needs help, right, Bridget? Thank you for having my back, girl. So, but for anybody who's new, who is joining us, and you're like, well, what kind of projects do you guys do here? I don't know even if all you guys are regulars. Have you missed or if you've seen the last 3 projects that we've done? Matt, you should show them the last 3 projects that we've done. Seriously,
what are the
just
last
keep
3 projects
behind you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
God. Come on now.
All right, here we go.
Dance, monkey, dance. As you like to say. Which one's your favorite so far, guys? Tell me.
My favorite project's right there.
What is it?
Oh.
Was that Adam?
It is.
How did I even know? How did I even know? So Adam's
Is this
been...
gray or white? Neither. It's blue. It's called Storm Blue.
Yeah. Do you want to go show them the milk paint colors over there, babe?
I shall. You want to hit that light over there? Thank you. Right on cue.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah. So these are all our different milk paint colors. There's brown. There's the Storm Blue. There's yellow dory. That one is baked apple orange. It's a little dark here, but it's a dark orange. And then we got fog
Who's used our milk paint? Who loves it? Tell us. We want to know.
Some people was on earlier and said they were using sea glass.
Ooh, nice. That's one of my favorite colors too. I do love it. It's so hard to pick. Even trying to figure out the color for tonight. And but with the brownie base, we all know that blue goes so nice with brown, and this was like a light brown. And so as a shabby furniture painter, and I love to see a dark background on pieces, to be able to play off the brownie furniture, then I thought, you know, this really nice blue-gray would go really well with this color that is already on it, you know? And this dresser is old, like how, I mean, not like ancient old, but how old do you think it is, Matt? It's been around the town.
Oh, it's been around town, all right.
Okay. Apparently Matt knows more than I even know.
Milk paint
All
is
right.
exactly what it says it is. It's paint that's made with milk.
Yep,
all
milk
natural.
solids and earth pigments and, yep, clay.
Bring back Princess Peach, please.
Oh, say that 5 times fast.
Bring back Princess Peach, please. Princess
Faster.
Peach, please.
Faster.
Princess Peach, please. Princess Peach,
No, you're
please.
pausing. No.
No, Princess Peach, please.
Yep. Okay, sure. We'll practice that tonight going home in the car.
How
All right.
much was the dresser? $12.99 at Goodwill.
So there you go. I added 1 extra teaspoon, so it took 4 teaspoons to paint this piece with, okay? And then I added my water to activate it, right?
Okay. So is this dry yet?
What- no.
It's a little moist.
It's not dry just yet, so I'm going to go ahead and take the heat gun to it to help speed up the process. So you never know what it's going to do, right? This is the drying process. If you can let it dry without speeding it up, I'm going to do it for your purposes today. But I do believe that when you leave milk paint to dry and do the natural drying process, then you get the natural chipping and cracking that occurs. I think that you probably see it more than if you force dry it, right? You're forcing a reaction. So I like to leave it when I can do that. So what's going to happen is, as this dries, we're going to start to see milk paint's going to chip at the places that it's super glossy. Now this piece, you saw the top, right? So the veneer is chipped, so it's got places that the milk paint is definitely going to grab, but there's also some shiny pieces on it. So we'll see what it does. You never know. But at the end of the day, I'm going to distress it as well on top of whatever Miss Petunia hands me, and we'll go from there, right?
Can you use a roller brush as well as a regular brush? Absolutely.
Yeah.
My cat loves when I use milk paint. They come running.
Oh, that's funny.
How do we?
My milk
how
paint
do we-
brings all the cats to the yard. Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to.
That's it. You're done.
I had to. All right.
How do you come up with your paint names?
Sometimes we poll, because you guys have named a lot of them.
Yes.
And other times we just sit around, and because we're goofy in nature, I think everybody's goofy, just some people just do a better job of hiding it than others. But, you know, we let it all hang out of here at the Junk Monkey, but we like to have fun because that's just the kind of people we are. So we could not have normal names. I'm sorry. We're not normal people. Normal is just the sitting on the driveway.
Got that right.
Yeah.
I
figured he would say something like, speak for yourself. But...
I found a monkey coconut a good one.
You
yes.
did? You did?
Yes.
Yes, I told them about how you get us coconuts.
Lisa.
My husband collects coconuts for me. He leaves morning, about 6 a.m. in the morning, doesn't come back till the end of the day, finds coconuts on the beach.
Lisa says she bought 2 dressers like this for $19.
There you go, right? The best.
I love Niagara Falls.
Love it.
Yeah,
hey,
Gayleen. Yeah, somebody check on Gayleen. I think it's like 3 in the morning there. But
she's probably sleeping like a normal person, right?
What's up, Texas?
You know what I'm saying? So, Adam, you taking notes on this?
Yes.
All right. I might need some help waxing here in just a little bit. So, you know, get your rest, okay?
Linda
Rest
says
up.
Matt is not normal. Well, we need to go to the shirt.
His name is Abby Normal.
This is the shirt of the day today.
Stay
Funny, you
strange.
should mention that.
Yes. You know, the soup of life, right? But if it wasn't for strange people, what would we have to talk about? I mean, let's just be honest here. You know, you gotta have some weirdness in your life, right? Let's just keep the light bright, shining bright, the weirdness light. The kooky light. I'm loving this color. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. I'm gonna work on the drawers. I'm really excited because you see how these drawers have these inlays right here? This is gonna be cool. What's that?
Your heat gun was
I got it. I didn't feel it. Trust me.
Well, you didn't feel it, but the drawer felt it.
Oh. So you're more worried about the drawer than me, huh?
Well, if you were in danger, I would have kicked it out of your hand.
You see how that went down? So what am I grabbing when the ship goes down? By the way, Adam had we're getting ready to do this piece today. And Adam's like, well, Sonia, I saw you do the napkins with the butterflies, and that was pretty cool. So why don't you do, all right, sorry, I'm seeing cracking over here. You guys gotta come check it out. You see how it's already starting to happen? You see that? Can you see that up close? The chipping and the cracking that's going on right there? Because it's starting to dry, right? So randomness, pure randomness. And you just take what Miss Petunia throws at you guys, right? All right, let me keep drying it on here. But anyway, he was like, Sonia, so I've seen you use napkins in your techniques. I have the most amazing thing that I found that I think would be really cool for you to, like, you know, Mod Podge. And I'm like, oh, what's that, Adam? All right, Adam, do you still have it?
Adam, go get it.
Let's see your idea, Adam.
Put it up.
You're gonna Mod Podge that.
Put it over here, Adam. Let's see. Where did you say it would be so nice?
I said
Kate, I told you he was a serial killer.
it would be nice right on.
Like on the peekaboo of the drawer.
Right there.
Like right here, huh? Okay. All right. So what do you guys think? And vote.
You, sir, are a freak. Actually, it's just crackling because of what's underneath it, the veneer, actually.
Yep. Just whatever it wants to do.
Yep.
It reacts differently to different surfaces, so...
Yeah, thank you. Lisa says, that's creepy, Adam. I told you, I wouldn't sleep with him in the same room.
In the meantime, I'm over here like, yeah. Okay.
Everybody's going, no. Thank you. And you guys are going, oh, you're giving Adam such a hard time the other night. Well, now you know why. He's a freak.
Oh my god.
Too funny. Oh, I like this.
Imagine waking up to that. I know, right? I know.
Your socks are in here, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's all drying.
So
on the top
if you
over
were
there.
planning to use a stencil, would you seal it just before you seal it? Would you use it before you seal it?
Yes. So I always tell you guys that when you seal, that is like, okay, this is pretty much done here anyhow. So think about it like this, okay? You get all dressed up, aka you get your furniture all dressed up. Dressed up could be putting paint on it, you know, doing a stencil on it, distressing on it, getting it all dolled up, okay? And then somebody comes up and you say, ooh, take my picture, right? The picture is AKA the sealer in your world, and you just have to decide between poly or the wax, all right? Monkey shine or banana peel. And I did a vlog this past week on when to use what, okay? But then pick whatever you're gonna seal it in. So just like you take a picture, the seal preserves your work. So do all the faux effects, do all the antiquing, do everything that you need to do before you seal, okay?
Paula says he's very creative. Yeah, I'm sure he is at hiding the bodies.
Oh my God. Too funny. Oh man, we are
Put it on the opening of your trunk of your car.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Too funny. All right, I'm just going to do a little bit of distressing. I find the milk paint easy to distress.
That's stuck on there pretty well.
Yep. I find the milk paint easy to be able to work with and to be able to distress because, you know, it can like, all of a sudden you come to a part and it just will flake right off. It'll like come right off, right? So, bless you.
Thank you.
That's always fun right there. So we're going to go ahead.
Remember we had that one piece and it just all came off.
Oh yeah, that was a shiny piece, right?
And then we had the like extra bond.
Then we extra bonded to put it back together.
Yep.
Yeah, that was just a good show of how that works, right?
Yep.
So now what I'm going to do is put back my board
Where did you find that picture at?
Magazine.
in one of the...
Oh, it's for like a DirecTV flyer or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like for like Dish TV.
Come over here real quick. I don't bite. Come stand on that side right there.
No, the idea of putting it at the shop, we want people to come in. We don't want people to run away.
Okay. Can you see this right here?
What?
Can you catch this right here? Like, do you see the chippiness that happens when I drag my brush over it? So it like takes it off in bigger pieces and bigger chunks. That's always fun as well. So I'm using a medium grit sand pad.
Tammy was in today. We were talking.
Yes,
We were talking
absolutely.
everything under the sun, from keto diet to everything else.
We were. We had the best people, man. Cool people. Chunk Monkey is where the cool cats hang.
Linda Olson said, I used to work in criminal defense. Trust me, Adam doesn't even come close to my file.
This is good, Kate. This is good. Your worst fears have now like been subsided.
I'm not repeating
Love
that,
it.
Bridget, because he will do it.
Funny stuff. Too
Oh,
funny.
thank you, Mary. Mary Page says she loves the blogs.
Yay.
Vlogs.
Yeah. Oh, the vlogs?
The vlog.
Yay. I'm so glad you love the vlogs. Thank you very much.
Blog.
Yep.
What
Absolutely.
grade is standing spongy years? Medium. We
Yep.
also sell those on the site.
This is going to be
Hey,
so
Bonnie,
nice,
what's going
guys,
on?
when I do the seal. Oh, my gosh. I cannot positively wait.
So tonight, 25 big banana bucks.
What's a banana book? Remind them.
We
might have some new people.
Are things that you can use. You get banana bucks to spend
Yes.
at the Junk Monkey Center.
Okay.
Nancy said, Adam, strike one, try again.
Ooh, I like that. Guys, what do you think? Give me hearts. Give me love. Give me love. I am like loving on this. So nice.
Boom.
But the milk paint is definitely going to be a great choice if you are really loving like the, you know, the just super, super old. Like, it's awesome.
Because it's old.
We have been
SpongeBob.
scarred by SpongeBob. Although I like SpongeBob. I like
Yeah,
Patrick
Mr.
Star.
Krabs thing on Mr. Krabs' birthday.
Squidward. Yes. Love me some that. And there's even no hardware. Hardware is like jewelry, right? So this is so nice. To be able to distress. Oh, I got some nice chipping over here. Or cracking. You want to see this part?
Oh gosh, dang it.
Hey, babe.
See, Tammy got to experience the cheesiness of Adam today. She's
See
telling
right
all
here?
the stories on here.
Right there.
She heard the
Secrets?
cheesy, yeah, about the all of you more comment about
yeah.
laying it on thick. So that's what I'm telling you. He's a manipulator.
Actually, you know what? Our friends could probably come up with some good ones.
Yeah.
So let me just show you what I mean. Hey Adam, I love you.
Don't make me blush.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe you
Kate.
just said that to him.
I love you.
All of you more.
On veneer,
Oh, we
you're
are
gonna,
creatures around these
if you
parts
use
that-
extra bond, it'll work well on veneer. You gotta use the extra bond though.
Yep, if you want it
And
to
it's
make
all
it look
natural as well.
better. It's still a little unpredictable, so if you definitely want full control, don't even mess with the milk paint, go with the Chalky style. If you're open to having randomness happen, you're going to love the milk paint.
The left
but
side
to make
isn't
it even
scuffed
behave
up
a
like
little
the
bit
other
more,
parts.
go ahead and, I'm not quite finished yet, but when you add the bond to the milk paint, that's when it behaves, right? But if you're going to get milk paint and expect it to fully behave, don't do it. Just go ahead and get Mr. Pickles, okay? So that's the difference. This is like
Mr.
for people who are open to
Pickles.
spontaneous and who love old and chippy, right? Yay! All right, yeah.
Looking at you is like looking at a sweet sunset.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
What?
You guys are big saps.
What are you talking about here?
There's a storm of blueing.
Oh my gosh.
Storm
What do you
blue
think,
we're
Gloria?
using tonight. How does that look, guys?
I know.
What do you think?
Me
Yeah.
and Lori, I think you guys got serious mental problems.
Yeah.
Sorry for raising the bar.
Yeah.
Ah, that's enough. I'm feeling nauseous.
What?
It's too much cheese.
Too much cheese. You never have too much cheese. Guys, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. So get it to where you want it. I'm going to use a shabby chip brush to be my sweeper.
Sweeper, picker, upper.
You got it. Just to kind of get any of
What's
that
up, Pottsville?
milk paint, dry
Pottsville,
powder.
send beer.
All right.
I love looking into your crazy eyes.
Yay! Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got crazy eyes for you. All right, guys.
It's storm blue.
So I gotta tell you, the hardware that was on here was brass, and so what I did, and I'll show you what I do with this because this is still brass. Okay, I'll show you how I bring that together. But we've got some hardware to go on here, and now we're gonna go ahead and wax, which I could totally use your help, Adam, if you want to help me wax. He's been waiting over there. It's like, you know, when you're in a football team and you just tag, you're in.
He
All right?
knows nothing about
Jump!
football.
Listen, this is going down with hockey. All right, just come on, be Sidney Crosby. Jump off the bench and come on, number 87. All right, let's go. You got it?
Yes.
You got it? All right. Let me go ahead and give you another pot of wax to use as well.
So I have pieces an ugly orange red. I want to do this effect. Would you use?
Yeah, you guys haven't
A
even
brownish
seen it yet.
color
It's not even
first?
done, guys.
Yeah, if you want to totally seal off that color, I'd use an undercolor. Time for the monkey shine. I think Adam and Kate have been around you guys too long. No, it's the other way around.
It is.
Okay, I'm going to give you a brush in here, and so all you have to do is, do you remember this? This is a
Yes.
test to see how much you remember, okay?
Of course.
You got it?
We do sell the finished furniture.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
However, it's local pickup only. We do not ship furniture.
Okay, guys, stand back and watch the magic happen.
I'm watching Adam do that.
You go for it. So get it in, get your brush nice and, yep. Get it in nice, and do you see how, when you put it down, the difference?
Missed the spot.
Yep. So you want this all to be like totally saturated. Okay, so what happens?
You can seal it either way. You can use poly or whatever. We're using the
Yeah.
all natural tonight.
So when you seal, do you see how I'm going in tight circles, right? This is how you get the guns, ladies. I'm going in tight circles, and you'll see that the paint actually sharpens and comes to its true color. Because we sanded it down, it dries a flat mat, and then when you go ahead and you do your seal, it's basically plugging all the little holes of our porous paint, right? Of the milk paint. So our milk paints and chalky paints are all
Somebody
porous,
said, dude,
right?
you got your own can of monkey shine.
Yeah, right?
So,
Must be official
Banana
now.
Bucks. Banana Bucks are easy. It's a $25 gift certificate to our
Online
Jump Monkey
code,
website.
basically.
Yeah, online code.
Yep.
All you have to do is share and type share below to be eligible to receive.
Yep.
Banana Bucks.
You got it.
Eight.
Even our, I think, yeah, our last night's winner. That her taking care of.
7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
What?
Daylight come and I won't go
Oh
home.
my lord. Really? You can throw that.
We're
in
doing the
your
Deo
pocket.
song.
I
About
think-
bananas.
Matt's going through mocha madness.
Good one. Good one. Good one. I'd slap you.
Talk
in the
about
right
trust. Adam got his own monkey shine.
now. Yeah. See, you got it. And he's doing a good job.
Stop giggling.
So those pieces that you saw over there, you know.
Does the wax go a long way? We did 20 days of furniture challenge with the milk paint, and we used 1 can for all 20 days, and then some, and still had plenty left over.
You got
Actually, 1 can lasts us what, 2 months almost?
it. Yeah.
And we
honestly,
were like doing all kinds of projects.
Yeah. It's rich stuff. Anybody who's used it will tell you that it goes a very, very
It's also
long
food
way.
grade.
So when you put it on your brush, just, you know, do the brush wiggle, do the wax on, wax off,
Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
and you
wiggle.
got it. And oh, I'm loving that. All right. So I've got to go back over, of course, and do the buff of it real quick. But right now, I'm just making sure everything is coated. So with our wax, you don't have to worry about,
What if
oh
you
my
want
gosh,
it
can I
flat?
do the
Would
whole
you
thing and then
use-
go back over and buff it? Yes, you can.
What
You
if
have
you
plenty
want
of
it flat?
time.
Well, after you buff this, it flattens out the color. And also the banana peel is a flat mat. You guys are a fun bunch.
We're a crazy bunch.
Matt is your last name, Marley. Actually, wasn't that Belafonte, Harry Belafonte did that one?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, the Deo song, Harry Belafonte,
I
wasn't it?
have no idea what you're talking
It wasn't Julio, it was Harry Belafonte, I think.
I'll open these drawers in just a second as well and make sure I get all the insides. I don't want you guys to be able to see. Yeah, if you can work on the sides, Adam, that would be awesome.
Deanne says, you need to hold your brush correctly.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Yep, straight onto it.
Yep. There you go.
Take it, thanks, man.
Jenna says she's got 32 pieces of furniture out of her first can.
Nice,
There
I
you
love
go.
it. Is that
Yeah.
Jenna Welborn?
It is.
Nice, that's Jenna with Junk Princess LLC down in Virginia. She is one of our newest retailer. We're getting her set up behind the scenes, so if anybody's
Just-
in the area.
Yeah, just like any other wax furniture, you do have to re-wax it after a certain time. However, you can use Pledge or any kind of wax to dust it and kind of, you know.
For my wax pieces, I would probably encourage you to do it. You know how, like, this is how the equivalent. It's like when you say to me, Sonia, how many times should I Old English my furniture? Anytime you want to sharpen it, right? So if you're spring cleaning and you got company coming over and you're dusting and you get out the Old English, it's that time that you're getting your house maybe a little bit tip-top, sharpening everything, cleaning everything. And that's the same way with wax. And so if you have your wax, you have company coming over, or like I say, you're doing the spring clean, nourish your wood because that is ultimately what it's doing, right?
Okay,
So
I got
up to you,
I got
but I kind of like to keep my furniture looking sharp.
I got a few things here.
Go for it. Let me see
One,
what
will
we'll
this
see
be
here.
on YouTube? No, but if you share
It will
it,
be, babe. Once
Will
we're
this
done.
one?
Yeah, but it won't be live.
it won't be live. Okay.
Yep.
YouTube?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, then I was wrong.
We'll put it up there for our
Jenna
YouTube
Wellborn says she never saw Beetlejuice. No, she did not.
friends.
Adam needs to forcefully wax.
No.
He needs to hold the brush professionally.
I'm working.
Oh,
Yeah,
Too
there you go.
funny.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, right? Like, don't mess with him, man.
You got it, Judy. Klaus says she's coming to see us soon.
Really?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
That's cool. I
Can
love
junk
all
monkey
kinds of
paint be used on kitchen cabinets? Well, actually, they can. We did 1 year, 70 cabinets. Took 18 months, one a
like
week,
year and a half, yeah.
for 70 cabinet jobs that we did. And we took all that experience and put it into an hour-and-a-half video with all the tips and tricks
Yeah. You know
of
what?
using junk monkey paint.
I'm kind of feeling special. I'm kind of feeling like a little special tonight. You think that we should be kind for anybody who's asking how to paint their kitchen cabinets junk monkey style and kind of want to learn an hour-and-a-half long tutorial with me on how to do it? What do you think about giving them a half off code tonight? That's good for 24 hours only.
Okay.
That's pretty special, right?
All right, yeah.
Okay. I am going to do that, okay? So, Kate, make a note. We'll set up a code here in the next hour. So only you guys who are watching this video know this. I'm not going to post this on, like, my pages publicly, okay? But if there's somebody out there who needs help cleaning their kitchen cabinets, I will put a code up here in this thread when I get done. Unless you can create it now, Kate, real quick.
It
Do you
will
remember how
go.
to do
What
that?
time is it? What time is it?
Because we can give it to them right now.
Okay, it'll be live by 8 p.m.
Yep.
You'll get half off of the kitchen cabinet video,
got
which
it.
is normally $35,
Okay.
and it has all of our
Secrets!
all of our secrets from when we were contracting.
Listen,
on flipping cabinets.
Yeah, after doing 70 cabinets, you learn a lot. So if you want the shortcuts, or you don't, or you want your confidence to be able to do it, heck yeah, right? So, or you want to do it for yourself or your friends. So I'll tell you what, I'll tell you the code now, but it's not going to work until this
And
video
it
ends.
only
How
works
about
for
that?
the video, only for the kitchen cabinet
Yes.
video.
Okay, Kate? So we can do it in a second, but this is the best way to do it. So as soon as this video ends, give us 10 minutes to get it active. For only anybody watching tonight on this video that sees it, because it's only going to be good for 24 hours only. Let me see. Let me come up with a good code that you will use, okay? Let's see here. How about code Junk Monkey My Cabinets 50. Got it? Junk Monkey My Cabinets 50. You got it all together. One word. Junk Monkey My Cabinets 50. And that will give you 50% off the cabinet video. And once again, if you're trying it right now, it's not going to work, right?
All caps.
All caps. Yep.
Yeah, all caps. That's not for anything else other than the video.
Yep, that's the video.
So
To help somebody
please,
else out there.
I don't want to see any emails going, why didn't I get 50% off my
Order.
$2,000 order of paint? Because it's not for the paint. It's for the cabinets.
You got it. Yep. But this is the DIY season, and somebody out there wants to gift themselves some new cabinets and be able to do it on a budget and be able to do it confidently. So I'm going to
There is
give
so
it to
much
you.
info in this. You could actually, it's all of our tricks of what we've
Yeah,
learned.
it's what I do.
That you could actually use this to start a cabinet
You totally
company.
can. You
Yes.
totally can. Absolutely. We have lots of people who do that.
Awesome. Karen Hughes says,
Okay, you keep
She's-
working on the size, bud.
Karen Hughes says she's on her way to meet an awesome lady who's buying 6 different Junk Monkey colors.
Yay! Karen is with Step Back in Time up in Michigan.
Yes.
And Sterling Heights area, I do believe it's where she is. And she is one of our awesome retailers. So I'm happy for you, Karen. That's terrific. Spreading the love. Spreading the love. All right, let me show you the hardware, okay? Because it's no longer brassy, okay?
It's no longer brass. So, Adam, she's gone. You know what that means?
What?
She's back.
Oh, never mind.
All right. You guys sharing this video tonight. I would love it if you would share it.
What
Love it if you would
it,
share it. Help
yeah.
somebody else. It helps us bring more Jug Monkey projects to you as well. And plus, there's kind of like a gift at the end for somebody. For somebody out there. Okay, let me grab this.
what do you use
Is
to
that-
get rid of the stink
Yeah.
on the inside? Well, you could do mothballs, but actually, here's a really cool trick. If you take kitty litter and throw kitty litter in there, send a kitty litter for about a week and a half.
Do those like
Oh,
heavy
visit my house.
Febreze.
Yeah, they're
right?
heavy Febreze. It'll take all that smell right out of it.
Got it. Well, think about, I mean, that's the ultimate, right, when you're dealing with cat litter. So if you have something that can pull out and mask smells like that, I would still bleach it because then you're actually killing stuff. I would put it outside in the sunlight, and I would do my kitty litter.
Well, Pam, this will teach you everything that you need to know about doing
Yeah, not the business of it.
So-
That's something I might offer down the
24
road, but how to paint it.
Once you purchase the video, it's yours.
Yeah, you can watch it
You're
forever.
gonna get your own link, and you can watch it forever.
So I'm just gonna say the code again.
Say
All
the
caps.
code.
All caps. Junk Monkey My Cabinets 50. All one word. Junk Monkey My Cabinets 50.
You got it. All right. You want to log in so we can forget real fast?
I am.
Oh, you got it done?
I mean, I'm logged in, but
You're about to? Okay,
I
I'll
don't
be
know
over
if
it.
it's good.
So guys, what do you think so far? So this hardware was brass. All right.
No, it
See
wasn't.
It was. I'm going to change it to dark hardware. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that keyhole right there as well to help
Somebody
you.
asked if you wax on the inside of the drawer.
Nope.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this
Oh
part when
yeah,
you'll pull
I thought
the
you meant
drawer
like the
out.
inside is in the deep,
No, no, no.
the deep recesses of the drawer.
No. Epsom salts with essential oils. Yes, that works.
That's a
as
great
well.
idea too. Yeah.
Is it
And plus your
with
drawers
cabinet
will smell awesome.
with a S?
Yes.
Yes, it's with an S.
Yep.
So you don't get DVD. No, it's all online.
Sorry, did I laugh? Listen, I gotta even think to myself, do I even have a DVD player anymore? I think all my DVDs are scratched up. Girl, if I had to handle your DVD, you'd be like, Sonia, like this is full of scratches.
It doesn't work.
It's covered in paint.
Yeah, exactly. You wanna keep going? That would be awesome. Can you keep working on that? And I am going to show them what I do to take care of this little guy right out here. Let me grab mine.
She's gone again.
Grab what I need.
Yeah, so Adam,
Yes.
we're going to talk about some things on here.
All right, I'm gonna grab
You
a
may
small
not.
brush. So guys, when I redo hardware, there's lots of like we're talking about kitchen cabinets, right? There's lots of ways you can prep. I definitely do all-out prep when I do my kitchen cabinets.
Answer Mariah's question.
So, real quick, guys. Okay, give me a second. I gotta talk about this, okay?
Yeah.
So when I do hardware, I use this kind right here. All right, you can screenshot it right now. If you go to Junk Monkey Paint, click Sonia's favorite things. A list of all my things that you can't live without as a painter. This is also listed, okay? Because not much like we talk about like the products to be able to do your kitchen cabinets. Not everything is created equal, right? And this is a great paint for when you're doing your hardware, okay?
Yes, Susan.
For it to stick on. So what I did, you can see down here, I put the hardware down. Take a look, guys, down here. I put the hardware down in and I did a spray. And so the reason why I like to put the hardware in boxes when I do a spray, and I just brought it in from the outside, is because you get an overspray, right? So don't spray your step. Now the next thing I'm going to tell you is that little guy up there will not come out, all right? That is actually a keyhole. So I am going to spray some onto a little brush. If you want the little brushes I use, you go to Junk Monkey Paint, click Sonia's favorite things, and I'm going to hand brush some of the same sort of patina, soft black patina metallic onto that keyhole just to kind of like really dull it down so it doesn't stand out just being brassy on its own. So I'm going to step outside, do a spray in the corner because I don't want all the fumes in here. Yes, we're high in life, but you know, we don't need chemical high. So I'm going to run out real fast and do that and I'll be right back. Okay, guys?
All right, real quick. The is that my son? No, my son is in the office being antisocial. Real quick, Junk Monkey, my cabinet's 50. It's all capital. There are no spaces in between the words, so I can't tell Adam's secrets when you're in here. Anyways, somebody was asking as well if they happen to win the drawing tonight, can they put that towards their video?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you can try it.
Yeah,
a lot of times discounts are set up.
Yeah, it doesn't double coupon, so sorry. Everyone is asking how long for my paints. I think they are very... When's Jenna's? Did hers go out yet?
What's that?
Her paints.
The retailer?
Yes.
We're working on her.
She's asking. Yeah, we're almost done here.
Yep. Yeah, when we set you up as a retailer, it's a different sort of thing than when you order.
Do we want the code written out?
Yes, write it out.
That would be awesome. All right, and there we go. That's setting up right there. You wanna be
Actually, Lynette got it there,
Can
right
you
there.
see it? Oh, yeah, you guys are awesome. We have amazing people. So I'm just going to put some of that on there just to darken that, so that way it's not standing out so brassy, right?
Riley, the world could explode. He could be the last person on Earth, and it wouldn't bother him.
He's pretty low-key.
Kate,
right?
what do you think Riley's reaction be if he is the last person on Earth?
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to bug me when I play my game now, right?
What does the video cost? Usually it's $35,
That's the
but
cost, yeah, $35.
it would be $17.50 half off.
You got it.
Yep.
$17.50 for the confidence to paint your kitchen cabinets and not have to worry or cry later when when their paint falls off, right? I think that's a good investment. So
Yes.
There you go. All right. So guys, what do you think? Who's out there yet? Let me ask you this. Who type yes if you've tried our milk paint and type no if you haven't.
Yes.
And will you try it? So if you're a no person, does this mean that you're going to give it a shot after seeing this? Because you can have a lot of fun with the milk paint as well. Putting the hardware back on right now.
Yeah. Susan said, shared.
Thank you.
She said, ordered more paint today. Husband said, you need more? And she said, well, duh.
That's right.
Got him.
Dude, like, seriously, do you even need to ask me that? She sounds,
Husband.
She sounds like me when Matt, like, takes me out and I go to Hobby Lobby and I buy stencils. Like, you're buying more? Hello? Like, yeah, do you not know me? Do you live with me or not? And how long have we been married? Come on now, right? You know how it goes. Guys, I'm really thinking about doing some antiquing in here. I don't know. That could be really cool too, right?
The limited 24-hour discount code is Junk Monkey by Cabinets.
All right, let's do it, Adam. Let's make it happen.
So why don't you pin that, make that the new pin on the bottom so they can see that, right?
Okay.
All right. No, just chalk paint so far, but we'll try milk paint soon.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's fine.
Any tips on how to pick a lock? Usually I just, you know what I do? I take a drill and I just drill. I put a metal.
You do. We've had
metal
cash
tip.
cans that have.
Yeah,
done
I just
that.
drill right
Yeah.
through it. I do it to safes. I do it to everything. And then you can always take that out and put a new key into there. So there you go.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, if anybody has any paint questions, how to pick a lock.
Sonia goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm opening the lock. And you're like, I remember that.
Yeah,
You were shocked and amazed.
yeah. How do you even know these things?
Remember I was in
You watched MacGyver or
No, I
something.
remember I was in the Marine Corps for a lot of years.
Yeah, I guess
I learned to do all kinds of neat
You might have
things.
picked up a few things. I'm probably going to add some darkening and antiquing on here too because we've got dark hardware, right? We've got our light wood, like a lighter brown wood. We've got our blue slate. And you know how I say that when you put a color on somewhere, like pull that color around, right? Do you need to plug in?
No.
Pull that color some other places. So I think we're going to do a little bit of darkening as well here in just a moment to bring it all together. And yes, I can still do that even though I waxed it because I'm not looking to paint the whole thing. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. So it'll play together. It'll play well together. Yeah, you want me to plug you in right there?
I'm good.
Okay. Woo.
I have 20%.
I know, but...
Are you planning on going for another 45 minutes?
Oh, if it strikes me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you sell in Winston-Salem? I don't know. You can go to our
What state is
webpage.
that, Matt? What state is that?
It's North Carolina.
No.
You can go
We would
to...
like to, so if you
yeah.
know somebody...
Yeah. So go to our website and you can click on our retailers, or you can order it just from our website as well. So, anyways.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Just found out yesterday new grandbaby coming, so I'm going to go funky with some junk monkey.
Okay, we got this one.
There you go. Strongly suggest the milk paint.
Gotcha.
Adam 1 is upside down.
He's got it.
I'm
He's
aware.
on
The
it.
2 is upside down.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to
You
see
know
if
what?
any of the viewers would take
Okay.
notice.
Oh. See what I mean? He is so...
He was testing you
He
guys.
is so full of it.
Okay, guys. So here's the truth. You know how I said I wanted to add some more darkening details other places to keep it satisfying to the eye? So I'm looking up here and I'm thinking I should have added a stencil at the top. What do you guys think? And at this point,
please
I've
don't
waxed my
stop.
piece. So maybe I'll do it and show you guys like what I would do. Okay, Sonia, I've waxed my piece. You told me that once you've waxed, that's the sealer. The picture is taken. So if I want to do like a possible detailing to it, is it too late? Have I missed my opportunity? I'm going to tell you, no, it is not, and I'll show you how to do that, okay? But first, let's grab a stencil, all right? So, I'm going to...
They do look like mustaches.
What's that?
They hand us.
Yeah, right? They're kind of cool, though. I
So,
love it.
anyway,
I'm so lucky to be able to find them
Barbara
all.
Beaumont says, I've never tried junk monkey paint.
Oh,
Well, it's
yeah.
about time you did.
So, guys, what do you think about this one right here? The little leaf stencil? You like that one? Yeah. I think that could be kind of classy on a piece like that, right? So I do like that one. Maybe we'll do that. Let me see here. Definitely not an anchor. Let me see if there's anything that jumps out at me right here real fast.
I know, Lisa, right?
Oh, that's kind of pretty too.
Lisa said, what a load of BS.
I do
Adam.
like that one. Got an owl. Guys, if you want a stencil book like this, because I know you guys will message me, if you go to junkmonkeypaint.com and click Sonia's favorite things, you'll see it listed, okay?
Yes.
So here's what I'm going to do to get ready for this stencil. I'm going to put it right here.
We
Okay?
are so ready for this test, Sonia.
Okay. So make sure you've done a buff. So you've gotten any of the
Alright,
excess
buff.
wax off as much as possible, right? Because we're just working on this area. We're not trying to coat or paint the entire thing. So we can make it work just putting this stencil on after we've waxed. So I'm going to take my sand pad
Oh, there's people like yelling at
and
us.
I'm going to rough it up right here. I'm going to
Rough it
turn
up.
my sand pad over and rough it up. So what I'm doing is getting
Have
any
we ever
sort of the
seen
wax
an
that was on the
anchor
top.
stencil? Yes. They have my hobby.
At the
Lobby.
what?
Anchor stencil. It's all in
Oh
my
yeah, they
hobby
have
Lobby.
everything, man.
Have you ever created a straight down painted furniture? Yes, we have. There's actually several tutorials on here. We have over, I think, about 300 videos now on Facebook.
We have a
all
lot.
tutorials.
If not more.
Yeah.
We are video making
They
people.
said red would look good.
Yes. I'm going to do black. Because black is how I feel today.
Oh.
Alright, there you go. Alright, black velvet. I'm going to use the Chalky style paint. Remember, this is a quiz. Mr. Pickles, he is the monkey with the what?
Muscles.
Muscles. You got it. Alright, so we're going to use that over this area right here that you just saw what I did, right? That you just saw what I did. Alright, now let's go ahead and put a little bit of this on. I like this leaf. It's a little classy.
Dab, 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 dab.
And I like it has that little curve to it that kind of wraps around the corner. This is a Waverly stencil that I got at Walmart for, I think, $1.99.
Dab, 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 dab.
Not a girl who
Linda's
pays
got
a
it.
ton for
Dab,
my
dab, dab.
stencils.
Dab, 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 dab.
And know that you can do some
Dip,
beautiful
dip, dip.
things with some
Dip, dip,
really
dip.
affordable
Fresh, 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 fresh.
products.
Push, 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 push. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, dip.
So Adam, here's the question.
Dip, dip. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, dip.
Am I gonna wash my stencil?
Push, push.
No.
Push. Dip, dip,
Absolutely
dip, dip,
not, buddy.
Paint right over top of it.
Yep. And I'm gonna put it right back in my
Stencil book.
Yes. Man, we will have this sky all completely paintified, ready to go. Look how pretty that is, right?
Sonia's favorite things.
That's, oh man.
Oh my.
These are
Little.
my points here. These are my points.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna let this dry down here, okay?
Yeah.
I said the word brownie, and now I'm thinking about brownie points, But do you see the difference? Come over here, look down in this corner. No stencil that was there. All of a sudden, we've added a stencil, right? Makes something that very elegant and simple.
It's looking a little dry.
That's because I just showed them how to do that.
I know. It looks
So
like
that-
it needs something.
The Mr. Mr. Pickles will grab a hold of it right here. I had to kind of get rid of some of that wax surface, right? But the reason I did dark is because what color is my hardware? Soft black, right? Lots of people out there tonight.
Yes,
see
and
here.
they're looking at us, eyeing us up.
Uh-oh.
Lock that bad boy.
We'll be selling paint while we're going live. That might be hard to do. Paint a dresser and do that. All right, so I'm gonna just do a few.
I know, right, Patty? I think he's setting us up.
All right, you want to go ahead and rebuff that right there with the wax brush, with your wax, and fill in that corner and make look like it. I never mess with it, okay? So while he's doing that, like I told you, I've got the dark up here. I want to add some more in to really pull it together.
What
And
was
I've
the
done this
first
in this
item
dress.
you ever painted?
I think it was just like a nightstand and a dresser. I got it in auction.
Wow, you remember that?
Yeah, absolutely. It was purple.
Oh,
it was
we're
god
doing
awful ugly purple.
We're doing guide. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that was a dresser.
Yeah, Matt went to the bathroom, came back and go, you bought that?
What
Why did
are
you buy
doing?
that?
Yeah.
We just came here for we were doing just seeing what was out there.
Yeah.
We both love kind of pop culture, and especially Matt, that's his thing. So we go to the auction, I'm buying things like, ooh, somebody's next thing I know, I'm buying their entire recipe, boxes of recipes, and then Matt goes to the bathroom and somebody's up there going, dresser, we got a dresser up here going for, 50, going for 40, going for 30, going for 20, going for 10, going for $4. Will anybody take this dresser home so I do not have to haul it back with me? And I'm in the meantime going, people, you can totally paint it. I can't believe nobody's taking this. So you know what? He went down to $4 and I was like, okay, I'm taking it home. And so I put my card up. He's like, sold. Matt comes back from the bathroom and he's like, what did you buy? I'm like, that.
Did we even have room to take it
And
home?
that was in the plan, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, how are we going to get that home? And
yeah,
then, friends.
I think we were in the Kia, weren't we?
And then, friends, I do trust me, I got this, babe. Right? You know what I'm saying?
I had to come back the next day with a truck.
So anyway, we got it all. And I kept going back to that auction and got some amazing pieces. And, yeah, right?
So is it okay to add the trim over the wax? Yes.
Yeah. This is just our guy liner, okay? Our gal liner, whatever you want to call it. Yep. I'm not trying to paint the whole thing, but Mr. Pickles is strong enough that he's going to hold on here, but I would not encourage you to try, you can paint over wax furniture with our paint because our paint is that strong, but this is just freshly waxed, right? When I say if you needed to change a color out, do it long after you've enjoyed the color that's on it for a while, right? And then even then, do a nice buff before you apply your next color because, our Monkey Shine is very, very rich. But luckily, Mr. Pickles is pretty strong as well. So, there you go. Oh, I like that. Might even add a little bit of black to those handles just to bring in the
Right.
center.
You know why she's doing that, right?
What?
You're booby trapping me.
Into what?
Because I'm going to grab those handles as soon as we get done here, and I'm going to paint all over.
Well, then don't touch the handles.
Yeah, you say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll bait me into it.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Who
You
is
already
Mr.
said-
Pickles? Mr. Pickles, let me see.
on the wall.
Oh, Mr. Pickles is on the wall. That's Mr. Pickles.
Yep.
Not Pickles the dog. Not Mr. Pickles the dog.
It was Mr. Pickles the dog.
He's Mr. Pickles the dog on Adult Swim,
Oh, funny.
the cartoon.
I'm sorry, but the word pickles is just
Mr.
fun.
Pickles.
I mean, say it. The word pickles. Pickles.
Yes.
Pickles. It's just fun, right?
Everyone's answering for you.
Ah, well,
What's
there you
that? And saying what?
That he's the mascot of our Chalky.
Hey,
Yes.
Yay! You
That
better
is
believe it.
Mr. Pickles.
You got it.
This is Petunia.
Yep. She's the girl, he's the guy. All part of the Junk Monkey family, but you know, they have their own little personalities and quirks. So there we go. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of black right here.
And unfortunately, the banana peel, it's
Yeah.
just an old, used up banana peel.
Oh, Mr. Banana Peel. Yep. I think about it like a, you know, banana peel. It's a coating, right?
Yeah, I love that show, man. I don't know why Sheriff is always running around. He doesn't know what's going on. He's Sheriff and stuff.
What?
Mr. Pickles. Remember Sheriff?
Yeah, but I have to watch it. I obviously didn't watch it as closely as you to know that.
I can't do many cartoon voices, but I can do the Sheriff from Mr. Pickles.
There you go.
Mama has my pajamas all laid out for me. I don't know.
Oh my God. Welcome to my life.
I don't want to upset Mama. Don't be whispering in anybody's ears. Can I buy Monkey Shine in Canada? Yes, you can buy Monkey Shine in Canada.
Yep, it's the
Yeah,
Milk
it's
Paint
part of the
collection,
Canadian
ships to
collection.
Canada. Yep, just go on to Junk Monkey Paint and click Canada Collection. Or it says Shop Canada or Canada Collection, one or the other. I'm trying to remember what I have it called there. You'll find it. Ooh, I like it. I might even do a little bit around the edges even more. Like, really start making it look a little bit. So what do you guys think? What do you think? If I inspired somebody out there to paint their dresser to give it a new color. I like doing some darkening around my edges because that's where typically it would happen, right?
Yeah. And look, it didn't take no time. It only took what? We're only 1 hour and 5 minutes, and you have a brand new looking dresser.
There you go. And the thing is, I have to tell you, like, I don't know about anybody else out there, but I will use and have used a dresser in my kitchen to store things in, right? Like, I just think that we live in an age right now when you've got a beautiful painted piece of furniture, you can use it for, like, your mail bin or just store something in, you know what I mean? Your pie pans in or whatever. Bring it
Turn
in.
that light down a little bit.
Yeah, right? So I'm going to work my way around here and get the rest of it. Like, ooh, this is fun right here.
It's just black.
Do you want to come in and just like zoom right here so you can see this area here? See how like that chippiness, that doesn't happen with Mr. Pickles, right? That's petunia in action right there. So fun. So fun. I'm going to do the edges over here.
So
Adam,
should we
you did
pick a
really good
winner?
job. Yeah, I think we should.
Oh, have it.
I'm
We
going to pick a
should.
winner.
Oh.
I'm going to pick a winner.
All right.
And I'm going new today. Usually I go way back in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
But Connie Johnson Lavender, you are the big winner of 25 banana bucks.
Dang.
What you have to do is email us at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com.
Yep.
Say winner, chicken dinner in the subject line before
Yep.
midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight to claim your prize.
You got it, girl. You got
Boom.
it, girl. Otherwise, you turn into a pumpkin.
Yep.
And the offer expires. All right, so because I did a little bit of black up there, I'm going to put a little bit right here as well on my handles, just so that the same color blends in, right? You can do those little things right there. So yay, I'm pretty happy with that one. I'm so glad too I remembered to take the before photo, which is important, right? So what do you guys think? Give me some love.
like it?
Tell me what you think.
like it?
I hope you guys will do this yourself as well. And then I like just to do the final buff, right? Make sure.
Oh,
Oh,
stop.
good. Adam likes it. I mean, I just don't know how that would have looked, Adam, though, if we put your ID on, you know? It's a work in progress, so we'll work with him on the design aspect.
Yeah. You just need
I
some.
just smudged it.
Oh, it's drying right there. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I
We
got
get
it.
it.
It was kind of pulled out, so that's
I just
why.
did that edge.
I
right
told you I'd end. She'd bait me
There you go.
into
there. Yeah, you
getting
just,
paint on my
you
hands
just can't
by
help
the
it,
end of
can
it.
ya? You just cannot positively help it. All right, let's put some. I don't know. Let's put some love with it. Everybody needs a little love, right? Put some love with it. You know, do your thing. How pretty is this, guys? So I'm just thinking, you might have a small room right now. You might not have a whole lot of money, and all that might be in your bedroom right now is a bed. You know, just a nice.
The code's not
clean
live.
quilt.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful color that pulls from your quilt will make a beautiful setting, right?
yeah. The code goes live here in a minute, right?
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, the code is for the video
You guys,
only.
like, yeah, as soon as we go and we finish up our live video, what we'll do is we'll actually, we're not going to put the code up, right? You guys know the code. So we're not going to tell anybody else. For anybody who joined and watched this video today,
It's super secret
you're
squirrel.
blessed to know the super secret code. You got it, guys. So I just think this turned out so nice.
You know what? We're gonna have to get our own little Orphan Annie decoder pin, so you know,
Really?
so that people not in the club
You have
can be
one?
jealous.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
you
it
got
from
one
the
at the
house.
Christmas story house like we
That's
did.
awesome. Oh, I didn't get one.
Yep.
You must have got one. That was all you.
Are we
So
good?
there you go. I think we're done. I mean, I just don't know what else I do with it. I think that's perfect. Simple, classic. And again, this color is called Storm Blue. It's a blue-gray. It's beautiful. Change up your hardware. Remember the spray that I use over on Jug Monkey. Click Sonia's favorite things. You'll find a list of all my favorite things that I love to paint with over there that will help you make your life a whole lot easier. Showed you how to do some stenciling, change out your hardware, the difference between milk paint and chalky style paint that we offer. We talked about that through it today, and I showed you even if you have to add a stencil after the fact that you've waxed, how to do that part, right? So again, let's talk about our projects that we've done so far this week. 5 days of furniture flips. We started with the mermaid. The lovely mermaid here, Liberty Blue on the bottom with all our different colors on the top. Okay. Then we did right over here, we did our bench, which is, like I showed you guys, this was just completely brownie frowny. I showed you how to do this really cool, like really super uber distressed plank look, which was really fun. Thank you, Adam, for helping me do that as well. And then yesterday we did this lovely piece right here, which we flipped a stool. I showed you guys how to recover. So for any of these videos, you can watch me paint them live if you want to recreate them. And then tonight, last but not least, and we still have one more night, because tomorrow night we're going to paint another piece of furniture together, and let's see what we get into then, all right? So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for sharing this video. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. There was just a vlog that just went up in the last 24 hours,
Sonia.
right? Yes.
I really just love this piece of furniture.
You love it? You really love this piece of furniture?
Yes.
Could you picture this in your room, Adam?
Yes.
He's
I
getting
can
ideas.
picture it in any room in my house.
Oh.
So sweet. So sweet! All right. Come back tomorrow. We'll put Adam to work again, and we'll see if we can make him fall in love with
The code is tagged on the bottom, and it's for the cabinet, 50% off the cabinet tutorial video.
So I'm going to go right now and make it active, and we'll see who gets to snag it, okay?
All right.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.